Hey, Harley.
Yeah, I think Zach, Vinny, oh god, what's his name? Hold on, I gotta look at the names.
Adrian and
Yeah. So Jimmy, Adrian, Zach, and whoever the HOH is. I forgot what his name was.
Vince.
Vince. I think those four, I'm calling it now, are gonna make an alliance.
That's funny because those are the four that I called out just from watching their interviews.
Yeah. I think they're gonna make an alliance, and
I hope
think
that they do. That will be the anti-Rachel alliance.
Yeah.
That will be the other half of the house. I honestly believe that. So, but they're also going to bring on some girls with them too. But the type of girls that they're going to want to try to bring on their side are already firm Rachel followers. So they're about to get into some hot water, and they have to really, really pay attention to which females they put their trust into, because a lot of them are already Rachel standing. They just are.
Well, I definitely think Morgan's one of them because, like, when I was watching the episode, I did see like Morgan and Zach kind of bond a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Like the eye look and all that shit. So I think they have I think Vince has the capability of making like a decent alliance to at least get rid of a few people.
Yeah.
Pre-jury, which I mean now it's interesting with your season, Cameron, because in Big Brother you were on BB25. And I think wait, you were on 25 or 24?
Yep, 5.
25, right? So that was 25. That's when they started doing the 7-person jury.
Well, they brought it back.
Yeah.
Now,
but
now I think they're trying to make that a staple too.
yeah, but
Plus
they
the
only
fact,
brought
too,
it.
They don't have to pay for 2 people in a big old jury house.
Yeah, but they only. How do I explain it? Like, they couldn't do a 9-person jury like before because they only had a cast of 14. So when when Big Brother 15 happened, they had a jury of 9.
Right.
And then for some reason they started, I guess, doing a jury of 7, maybe because of finances or whatever. But
right. Yeah, I mean, it's
that's
it makes
hard.
sense. It makes sense.
Like, I want to make it the jury. Now you gotta like survive 7 weeks.
Yeah, tell me about it. Jesus, that was a hard fight. But yeah, so that's a big factor, and I think that like Zay and Jimmy and Keanu and Vince, I would love to see them align, but that might be an interesting power dynamic because they're not going to bring on Catherine, Morgan, Mickey, Ava. They're going to have to really work at trying to find those oddballs that are going to feel loved and connected and bring them in. So that would be if they get the oddballs that aren't already Rachel followers, if they bring on those people in that group of 4 guys, that's half the house is established right there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 8 people, and they're going to have a big old thing. But someone like Zach is going to be cozying up to like Lauren, to Morgan. Riley's going to be cozying up to Mickey. Mickey is going to be like cozying up to like Amy. Amy's going to be close with Will. Will's going to be close with Keanu. There's going to be like this interesting wave of how it all is kind of taking place, and that's why it's so important that first day or two to figure out where you're sleeping and who you're going to be hanging out with, because everyone's looking at everything going on. So there's going to be a weird power structure because Rachel was thrown in the mix. It's going to be like you're going to be an immediate split in the house. It's going to be unstated, but there's going to be like you're either Camp Rachel or you're Camp New People. Because when you bring in a veteran, a lot of people are like, get the hell out of here, dude. You already had a show or 2 or 5. Like, this is our time. And then you're going to have those other people that are like, dude, she knows what she's doing. I'd better go listen to her. Mm-hmm. So once you figure out where the people fall, you kind of pick where you want to go this week. And some people are going to fall right there in the middle. People like Will, Amy, let's see. Catherine, Ava, Kelly, those people are going to be waiting for an invite to an alliance. And if you've been invited to an alliance, you're already late.
Yeah.
If there's something already formed and people want to bring you in on it, you're at the bottom of the totem pole. So those stragglers that I think are going to be kind of just out there to fend for themselves are going to need to figure out where they fall in the house, on which side of the camps for this week. And then some of them are going to mess up. Some of them are going to say and do the wrong thing. They're going to try to protect this person, and then their game's going to be found out, and they're going to accidentally find themselves on the other side of the house where they didn't want to be. And now you got to play from behind.
Makes sense. I think the season stuff are going to flip-flop a lot, Samantha. Especially with the twists. And I still think that every week we're going to get some mysterious house guest doing some random shit that, like, America's going to vote who, you know, is going to be the saboteur of the week.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and then, like, if they are not able to succeed, they might get evicted. And then there might not even be, like, an eviction night, but...
Yeah, there's going to be some... There's going to be some blindsides that happen, not because you're like, oh my God, so-and-so's on the block after the veto ceremony. It's going to be, oh my God, I can't believe they lost the blockbuster. Now they're going home. Now there's going to be people crying, and they're not even going to be able to compete in the next HOH competition without pulling themselves together. It's going to be amazing.
Do you think there's going to be a jury buyback?
There's always a, you mean like a play in to get back in the house, battle back?
I don't think there's going to be I don't think they're going to do a pre-jury or a jury buyback this season.
That's like a staple.
Last season.
It's always on everybody's mind all the time. Once you get past a couple weeks, you're like, oh my God, are they coming back? You don't know.
Yeah. So
that's a Big Brother staple. That one's going to hang around for a while. And everyone's going to get mad at it. Oh my God, I hate this twist, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, it's people forget, and I don't mean to get on a horse here, but people forget that it's a TV show first and a game second. They don't give two shits who gets eliminated, who wins HOH, who gets back into the house. They don't care. They just want a good TV show.
On Big Brother 19.
That's it. They just want to have a good time, and they want to make a good show.
I want Pressure Cooker and Pandora's Box. Hey, this is the guy to talk about Pressure Cooker, okay?
They haven't called me for that. Pretty sure they're not doing Pressure Cooker this season either.
Oh, no Pandora's Box. No.
That's just a Rachel staple.
That's a Rachel box.
They would bring back Pandora's Box just because they wanted to get the reaction from Rachel on camera. They literally would do that.
Yeah, so basically, for a lot of people that don't know, on Big Brother 13, there was 6 people left in the house, right? And it was just Jordan and Rachel. And Big Brother decides, hey, let's put a Pandora's Box. And this is going to allow two people to be on a team together. So whoever wins the veto is just safe. So if that didn't happen, Jordan would have gotten out that week, and then Rachel would have probably gotten out Final 5, Final 4. So a lot of people are like, Rachel really didn't deserve the win. To be honest, it was Pandora's Box.
Yeah,
that's just me.
It like grinds me sometimes when people talk about so and so's not deserving of the win. Dude, they won. They fucking won. What are you talking about?
They won.
They made it all the way to the end. Convinced 7 people to vote for them to win this game. It worked. No, everyone that won is deserving of their win. Period.
Yeah, but that was an extreme power. Like, imagine like you have there's 2 clear targets, and the twist is that there's only 4 nominees, and each nominee has to be paired with another person. So it's just going to depend on who the veto winner is.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the game. The game is surviving. If your starting quarterback gets hurt in the first quarter, you're going to lose the game. That's the bottom line. Like you either make it or you don't. Did you have the best team or did you not? And it's the same thing in Big Brother. If a power falls in your favor, the gods just graced you with the ability to make it all the way down to the end. And that's how it works. It's not that you're less deserving because a power was invoked, because for the love of God, I got Jag evicted 10-0, but the son of a bitch won the game. And he earned it. He won the shit out of that game.
I agree, but I just think that like that twist was early on. That was like an early on twist.
The worst twist that I think that I could say, even though I was an anti-Jesse person at the time, the worst one was the coup d'etat. That was a complete overthrow of the entire game. I believe that one screwed the integrity of the entire game, and which is why they haven't brought that one back. That one pissed a lot of people off, and a lot of people left Big Brother altogether just because of that. Mm-hmm. So they're not going to bring anything crazy like that back in. But those twists that come, here's the secret to that. Every competition, every twist, every person that comes on the show, every single thing is mapped out well before premiere. I'm talking probably a year in advance. They've already figured out the exact format of the show. All of these games are in specific order. They have to answer to FCC codes, legal teams, their own heads of the company and CBS, Fly on the Wall Productions. All of the entire game has to be laid out in advance, so you know exactly what competition is coming on what day, because they have to have it structured to put those games up. Someone has to build that. They have to have set designers. They have to have an understanding of how they're going to build it, when they're going to build it, what elements of everything they need to throw in there. All of that stuff is timed and on a schedule. So if a crazy twist comes into the game, or some crazy battle back, or a coup d'etat, or whatever America's vote, it is factored in long before the premiere of that show. So a lot of these people that are like, oh my God, they just brought that twist in so that so-and-so would stay in the game. No, dude, they would be sued for that. There would be a class action lawsuit in their hands if they attempted to help someone remain in the game.
Okay, so you don't think that the Pandora's box was... You think the Pandora's box was something that was like already like a plan from production?
100%. Has to be. If they did anything else, they would be in trouble legally, because it would be seen as them helping a house guest further their game, in which case they would be in a lot of trouble, because that's a lot of money on the line that you just cheated out 10 other people.
Yeah, something like that was very similar to another show called The Biggest Loser.
Yep.
So I think this was season 13. There was like 5 people left, and production was like, okay, we are going to bring back every single eliminated contestant from the show. They're all going to weigh in. You have to beat them. And the top 8 with the highest percentage is going to move on to the next round.
I remember that.
And then 2 of them decided just to say, fuck it, and they quit. And then there was only 3 of them left, and the one that got eliminated, and then they like battled their way back and won the entire show. So
all of those things went down. I mean, I'm not going to say that in the past certain things, like a long time ago, like 15, 20 years ago, there was probably a little bit of tampering, but I'm pretty sure that they got checked. Like, you can't do that. So they're very, very careful.
What was the drama with Shima and like Pandora's box? I remember she said something like she had to talk to production or whatever. Like, I don't even remember what happened with that.
Shima's was...
She won HOH, right?
Shima, that was the coup d'etat. That was when Jeff put up Jesse.
Yeah, that was when Jesse got evicted.
It's like the power wasn't allowed to be talked about. There's always rules about certain powers. Like if you tell someone you do this or do whatever, you're disqualified from using it or something like that. So there might have been some sort of a rule that they thought that they knew, where it was like you weren't allowed to talk about it. Production wasn't allowed to tell you something. So she heard someone say something about production knew, and then she lost her shit, because then she thought, like you were thinking, that she had been cheated, because Jesse was like her biggest ally in the game at the time. And to know that she felt like she had been screwed over by production, she lost it. I mean, I get it. I totally get it. If you feel like you're being wronged by the entire production team, that would cause for a little bit of a crash out. Valid. Did she handle it well? No. But did she make great television? Absolutely. So, but yeah, she lost it over that, and it was like understandable, but you got to get your shit together, man. You got a contract that you just signed.
Yeah, I think recently it's been kind of fair. Like I would say probably after Big Brother 20, it's been pretty fair, I would say.
Yeah, it has to be. I mean, they're under extreme.
Even when like Jag got evicted, it was like early on. It was like what, he was like the 4th house guest evictor or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so it was like early on, and it was like a power thing. So
Yep.
I think when it happens like late, like that's what I was talking about, the whole Pandora's Box duo twist thing with like 4 nominees. Like that's a little ridiculous. I think that's a little too much. But
there's all kind of stuff that happens.
Yeah,
but it can get mad. It can get crazy, and there's gonna be twists and turns in the game. And there's gonna be stuff where you just like, oh my god, I can't believe that person just got that. It's gonna ruin everything we've set up. But then that other side is gonna go like, oh my god, I can't believe they won, yay! So it's like there's this. You can't make everybody happy. It's a television show. It's got ebbs and flows, and it's gonna be electric sometimes, and it's gonna like flatline and be what no one wants sometimes. But that's the beauty of live television show. That's the biggest human experiment.
Helen was not pushed. I'm telling you, hey, she was not pushed. A lot of people talk about Helen was pushed. She wasn't pushed.
From where? There's no one back there.
Huh?
Like, where could she have been pushed? Like, there's nothing back there. It's just a screen.
They saw like a video of like someone walking like from like an open area of the track. It's like, no, she didn't get pushed.
Nah. Thanks, Babs. Yeah.
I don't even know when they might do another All-Star season. Probably.
I hope next season. That'll be 5 seasons since the last one. Can you? I mean, like, honestly, think about the All-Stars that you've had since season 22 was the All-Star, right? That was during 2020. So then you have season 23. You got the Cookout, right? You got season 24. There's so many people on 24 that could ride hard. I mean, you got 25. I mean, Jag is a proven winner. Jesus, he had Sri and everybody on there. Like, 25 could be there. 26 came along, and we saw like Tucker. We saw Angela. We saw these people that are amazing TV. People want to see them on their TV again. You know, this season, Rachel's in there. Rachel is going to make other great television people.
I'm excited for her speeches.
Just to have her in the house is going to bring everyone else's television presence and personality up a level. Everyone else that's in there just kind of like mulling around, they're not making great TV, but once they see Rachel doing certain things, they're going to be like, oh yeah, dude, I'm going to start doing that. And then they're going to get a lot of questions in the diary room, and they're going to look up and be America's favorite player because they're just going to get a lot of screen time. So like, she's going to elevate the personality in the house. So you're going to get some big time personalities out of this season.
Yeah.
So that's 5 full seasons of crazy good competitors, proven personalities on television that bring in ratings, that have following. That's 5 full seasons of people. It's about time for an All-Star. And how do you follow up a murder mystery season with 3.2 million viewers on the first episode? How do you follow that up? All-Stars. That's the only way. That's the only way I can think that you could do something like that. Thank you, Alicia. The fact that let me get this out of the way. The fact that everyone hates Angela's guts is exactly why you're going to see her again.
I actually didn't mind her, to be honest.
The more that I see people comment on how much they hate her, the more they're keeping her name in the mix. Thank you. The more they're keeping, like, everyone is going to hate Angela, and that's exactly why she's going to come back on your TV. So the more that you talk about it, the higher the chance is that it's going to happen.
And a lot of people don't realize that in reality TV, like, sometimes the producers will be like, okay, like, are you willing to be like kind of like the villain a little bit? And they'll be like, sure, yeah, why not? So like when she made that speech when she walked down the stairs with like Matt and the crazy eye things, that was all like she was planning that shit.
Yeah,
she was like, I'm gonna fucking make a good episode. And
I've seen her give live talks and speeches and congratulations stuff and thank yous. She's very rehearsed. She knows right where to hit the inflection. She's good.
She's really good, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, she's gonna be Amazing Race. So there you go for that. She's already going to be on your TV again immediately.
Wait, who? Angela?
Yeah.
Oh,
with her daughter Lexi. Between the two of them, they're going to have their own reality show. She's going to get nothing but bigger. The more people hate her, the bigger she's getting.
Oh yeah, a lot of people don't realize like when you go on reality TV, it's not about like being liked for the most part. It's about how to get more viewers. A good example of this is like Judge Judy when she was like, "I don't really give a fuck if anyone likes me as long as they're watching the show. Who cares?"
Simon
And she
Cowell.
gets millions of views every day. She's like a millionaire now. So
Simon Cowell. Nobody was dressing up as Randy for Halloween. They wanted to be Simon Cowell. They wanted to burn people up. They wanted to have drama on TV. I mean, you remember the first season of Survivor, Richard Hatch?
Oh God, yeah,
dude. Big Brother, Evil Dick. Come on. That is what sells.
I thought
People,
Evil Dick was funny.
If you hate somebody, if they're polarizing, if they have a huge love following and a huge hate following, is there going to be a redemption or is there going to be a fall from grace? Let's watch it live on Thursday. It's like that's you're only making the myth even bigger. So people got to get that through their heads. The more that they hate her, the faster she's coming back on their TV.
Yeah, exactly. It makes for interesting TV. Yeah, and guess what? Angela's going to be on House of Villains probably.
That's all that matters. It doesn't matter who's good in the game or who you hate. If you hate them, they definitely want you on their TV show. Jesus. Yeah. How many people hate Rachel? The same amount of people that were like, oh my God, I can't believe Rachel's in the house again. The exact same amount of people.
Yeah.
It is complete love or absolute hate. And I have seen more Angela quotes of people that adore her, the same amount that I've seen people say that they hate her.
Trey, this season is going to be very fluid. Like nobody knows what the fuck's going. No one knows what's going to go on this season.
Yeah, we're all in the
we got a mystery. We're all in the mystery too.
We're trying to solve crimes and with clues too. I mean, it's super meta. They're going to win an Emmy for this shit. It's going to be awesome.
We got to figure out who this fucking saboteur is by Sunday. Like we the fans got to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see the edits of people going like, yeah, I ain't got shit going on Sunday, but please don't talk to me.
Yeah.
I got a lot going on right now, and it'll be the dude from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Like he's got all the strings.
And like the calculations.
Yeah, it's gonna be that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be that all season, and I think that there's gonna be some interesting non-competition powers being played.
I agree with that. Yeah,
there's gonna be some people are just gonna be sitting around the house going like, "What is that book?" And they're gonna pull it, and it's gonna be fucking $5,000, or it's gonna be one of the numbers for the safe. And there's gonna be a lot of interesting Easter eggs throughout this season that I think are going to wield power to people unsuspectingly. And I think that they've brought that element from reindeer games. To be like, okay, here's the power for the day. You get to decide who plays and whatever. You get to decide anonymously who's going on slop. You get to decide whatever. You get a free get out of jail free card kind of shit. There's going to be some powers that are going to be thrown around.
I think every week we're probably going to get some sort of accomplice, like anonymous accomplice, like voted by us or some shit like that.
Yeah,
because there's no way that you can have like a mystery season without with just having the blockbuster thing. Like that would be kind of stupid. So like I think every week something's going to go down.
Yeah, I mean one of the powers could be that if you find yourself in the blockbuster competition, you can't get eliminated or you can't lose or
or something like that. Yeah,
like you get to step out of it, and it's only a 1 versus 1 for the battle of the block or something, or they just eliminate it altogether. There's no there's no blockbuster if there's only 2 people sitting on the block right now.
Yeah,
you could remove that entire game for the week and open up the backyard for a humongous endurance competition. I mean, there's all kind of things that you have to weigh into it. Yeah, there's gonna be all kind of powers flying around. Flowers powering.
It was going to be an America vote thing. They do it every season.
Yeah, I hope so. That's also another Big Brother staple. But they have to be very careful on what they decide the power is.
I'm calling it now. America's going to vote who the mystery saboteur is every week. But I think it would be awesome if they just don't tell us who it is until the end of the week.
I think we're going to find out Sunday. We're going to see that person.
No, every week.
We're going to see the person pulling the. I think we are. If we don't, then I don't know what's happening.
I think every week we should just have some anonymous person fucking shit up in the house.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be one person the whole time, but
I mean, it would be really good. It would actually be really good, like live feeds, because we won't know who it is, but they do.
maybe we get to choose a murderer.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
Yeah, like we get to choose this person. America has voted for Will. He gets to decide who cannot play in the veto this week, or cannot play in HOH next week, or there's gonna be something like that where you get to be a murderer and you get to just axe somebody.
like kind of like what Traders is a little bit, but yeah.
A lot. When they close the house off, man, the backyard is, we live for that backyard. If it's closed, the whole mood in the house is depressed. Oh, Rachel's there for a while.
Yeah, she's gonna be there for a while, guys.
She's gonna be there for a while. She's gonna be in for the long haul because the dynamics are gonna be set around her.
The only person that's gonna want her out is Jimmy, and I think Jimmy's gonna probably do it later in the season. But think about Big Brother 15 when Alyssa was in the house. So when Alyssa was in the house, the majority of the house used her so they can figure out who the MVP was every week. So they might have a twist with Rachel where the house might be like, okay, maybe there's a power that Rachel has that we can use. Let's get some of these people out. And then like when her power is not done anymore, then we can just get rid of her.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Use them to snuff them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that can happen.
Affected Alyssa in
Crazy.
season 15 earlier. I really thought it was Vanessa. Come on. We should have gotten both of them. We should have got Rachel and Vanessa. Like two of them. Maybe like they go back and forth. Play as one player. But Vanessa's been saying she's wanting to play. And it would have made sense. It's Big Brother 27. It's been fucking 10 years. They had like the little... When I saw the poker thing, like with the poker hat, I was like, oh, that's fucking Vanessa.
Yeah, no, I looked at all of the things and I was like, I do not feel like giving this my brain cells. Someone just tell me what happened, please. I don't got time for this shit. And that's why two of them.
Yes.
And Jimmy and Vince already had a pretty quick bond.
Mm-hmm.
So if Vince, by proxy, is good with Jimmy, and Jimmy is good with Zay and Keanu, there's your four right there. And those four are already falling on the anti-Rachel side.
Okay.
Now you got to figure out the people that love Rachel, right? Lauren loves Rachel, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can already see stars in the eyes of some of them, like Catherine, Ava. Like, they're just all like, oh my God, that is Rachel Riley. They're like losing their shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to immediately flock to her. And there's going to be this like really core group of people. And of that is what is going to set the battle lines. And there's going to be people that fall in the middle of that are waiting to be asked to be in an alliance. And if you're asked to be in an already formed alliance, you're the bottom of the totem pole. The game has already passed you by. You're already playing from behind. That's going to happen to Will. That's going to happen to Amy. That's going to happen, maybe not to Kelly, but there's a possibility she's going to just be kind of in the dark for a little bit. Mm. Even Ava is going to be like, I'm weird. Come ask me to be in your group. And they're like, okay. Would you like to? And she's going to like, oh my God, yay, I found an alliance. But really they're like, who the fuck is it? Like, so there's going to be like these interesting dynamics that happen immediately.
Yeah.
And I was talking about the fact that there's no have-not room. That room is now the gym.
Yeah.
Right? So that means that there are 3 bedrooms. That's it.
Yeah.
There's 3 bedrooms in an HOH room. Like, you're going, like, that forces people to be downstairs in uncomfortable places. And it should be people should be very keen to figure out who decided to sleep where on night 1. Because that is going to tell you a lot that you need to know about somebody. Who picked the bed right next to Rachel? Who picked the top bunk bed? Why? Who picked this room? Did 2 people decide to be in this room together? You should pay attention to that. So things like that are going to happen. And the fact that there's no actual have-not room means that those people are going to be forced to either be in those rooms together or forced to be seen walking to the gym or being in the gym together, not working out. What are you doing up here if you're not lifting weights or you're on the bike? Like, what are you, you know? And all of those things play a huge role in deciding factors of finding out where the lines are drawn. So Vince, saying all of that, Vince is going to have a hell of a time trying to figure out which 3 people to upset this week.
Yeah.
And in my prediction, he's already buddied up to the likes of Jimmy. He's already buddied up. And they're going to be buddied up with Zay, Keanu. I forgot to mention Zach, too. Zach better pump his brakes for a little bit.
Yeah.
But those guys right there, if Vince finds a competitive ally, I would put one of them on the block.
Yeah.
Because I want them competing in the blockbuster. Adrian is another one. If they get close with Adrian, which I think Adrian and Vince might hit it off a little bit too. If he can find that competitor that's really got the gas, he's going to ask them to be a blockbuster pawn. A blockbuster.
Oh, no.
He's going to want them. The other one that he chooses, so he's got his alliance, he's got his ally. The other one that he's probably going to want to choose is going to be, because that means I have a set person on that couch come nomination or come eviction time, right? So I got an ally.
Yep.
I got a block bust, right? Call it that.
Yeah.
Somebody that's going to suck at it. And you're going to have somebody over the course of that day, when Vince won, everyone's going to come up in that room and talk to him.
Yeah.
Eventually, before he makes his nominations, there's going to be one person that everyone is going to come in and be like, I'm not really vibing with so-and-so. There's going to be like a general consensus person that's like, we just don't really vibe with her. I haven't talked to her. Just get her gone, or whatever. And that's going to be his third decision. So he's going to get an ally that's going to help him keep the blockbuster controlled. There's going to be a person that's not going to be good at the blockbuster, and he really doesn't care if they go home or not. No one really does. So them sitting on that block come eviction night, that's fine. And there's also going to be the person that just rubs everybody the wrong way, and they're probably going to be the target.
Yeah.
And this person is going to be extremely thankful that they didn't go home this week, but they're going to have to figure out a way to restore relationships that the game left them. They got into, the game passed them by. It's going to be one of those people that fall in between the camps.
Yeah.
That's what I see. That's the best way that I can explain it.
Oh my God. Well, that was perfect. I could not have explained it any better than that.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. So it's like, there's a lot into it, but that's how much factoring goes into this shit. Everyone thinks, throw so-and-so up, screw it, whatever. No, dude, you gotta, there's so many eggshells, so much stuff to work around.
And
but
being there.
I'm super stoked that Rachel's in there. She's going to bring up the level of the entire season. Like, everyone is going to be going off the rails. You're going to have so much cool content to do. People are going to be losing their mind.
I'm so excited. Oh my God. I'm already freaking out. Just her coming down the stairs, her whole attitude. She puts it on a little more for the cameras. I love it.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
I remember asking her, like, do you get tired of seeing Floaters Gap Live Fest? And she's like, nope, shit pays. And I was like, God, I love you. I just love you.
I didn't even ask her to do it for me at dinner. She just did it. And I was like, all right, wait, let me record you.
Yep. Poor Matt. He's got to live the rest of his life being called Crazy Eyes.
Oh, God. Did you see my video with Michelle from Each Other 10 calling him that?
God.
And
Michelle is never one to shy away from a fun moment, dude.
No. Oh, God. It was fun. Yeah, I met her, too. She lives really close to me. She lives, like, the next town
cool.
over. Yeah.
She lives in Quahog?
Huh?
She lives in Quahog?
Quahog. Is there even a Quahog? I think so.
No. But Quahog, Rhode Island.
I would know, right? No, I wouldn't.
I just assumed you lived right next to Family Guy.
It's this, yeah. Well, there's a Springfield, Mass, so,
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So you can open this with this. I saw a report that last night's episode ratings 3.18 million viewers, almost 3.2 million people tuned in to watch that show.
Mm-hmm.
That's 16% raise from last season.
Yeah, that's wild. That is
going to be monster. They know exactly. I'm telling you, Big Brother is aiming for an Emmy this year. This is going to be the greatest produced TV show, the greatest produced season of Big Brother you're probably ever going to see. They're pulling out all the stops. And this whole thing with keeping the viewers on the mystery ride, we're solving the mysteries with them. Social media is now going to drive Big Brother. Big Brother is going to drive social media. This thing is going to be bigger than it's ever gotten. And I foresee next year the only way that you can top a season like this, up it to $1 million, All-Stars.
Yes. Amen to that. I agree. And you know what it is?
I mean, it can only get bigger.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah. I was just going to say, I think all these viewers, too, are like Love Island people.
Oh, yeah. Over. Well, not to get too deep in the weeds in the thought process of the reality industry, but on my season, we had the writer strike, we had actor strike, we had low staffing coming off of COVID. We just didn't have any money. We just didn't have anything. So that opened the door for a new second wave reality explosion, because reality TV is cheap to produce. You got a bunch of idiots that say yes to a contract for 2 years, like a jail sentence. They got them by the balls. So I can produce a humongous, I can do 20 reality shows instead of having to do scripted work, like a new television show on a new streaming platform. And how are you going to get people to tune in? And how long is it going to be for shooting? And how much the actors are going to make? And what's it cost for insurance? And all this stuff. So reality TV is, yeah, it's true, Chris. But reality TV is having a second wind. It's like this huge explosion that's being now meshed with social media. And now social media people are driving it. They've brought in elements from Traders. They've brought in elements from House of Villains. They've brought in elements from The Challenge. They brought it in from Love Island. They're bringing on a certain group of people that are going to drive home a certain feel for the show. And it's now shifted. It's shifted from Dr. Will and Dan and all of the mental aspects. It's now shifting towards bringing viewership to the live episodes. How can we get people to tune into these TV shows? And that's going to be live competitions, blockbusters, live HOHs, people having to solve a mystery all week and finding out about it on Thursday, whether or not they were right or not. Who was the person that everybody voted for to do the thing? What were all the clues that got seen? What was missed? Who picked up on it first? Like, there's going to be all these crazy things and elements that the viewer is going to be along the ride for, that is going to drive ratings. It's going to drive sponsorships, and they're going to make a big splash. Big Brother probably has the potential right now for being the biggest that I've ever seen it.
Wow. I'm so excited and agree.
Cool.
Just not as good with my words as you.
Yeah, sorry. I get long-winded. I tell that all the time.
You're fine, hey.
I hope I get called to do the analysis thing on the Friday.
I do too.
Every other Friday show. I'd love to do that. I'd
make
love
sure
to
you shout me out, okay?
Duh.
BBSteph.
Yeah, totally.
You're gonna shout me out.
100%.
Do you think Rachel will?
No.
They start talking about TikTok. Yeah, you guys know BBSteph. Oh my god, I'd die.
Yeah, she might say it on the live feed. She would never say it on
no.
on the live episode.
Imagine she picks me to shout out. No, yeah. I don't think that.
I should I vote to evict Adrian. Shout out BBSteph.
Yeah, and that's it.
I will. Let me get back in. I'm totally doing it.
Oh, that would be amazing. Oh my god. What else happened? I'm trying to think. Who the heck, the mask guy? Do you think the mask guy is anybody, or is it just like an Ainsley thing?
It's an Ainsley thing.
Yeah, it's nobody behind there. People were thinking it was Brendan, but then he went live.
They call that the talking head, whatever, in production. Talking head, just a silhouette of a dude saying some stuff, not saying some stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Creepy.
So it's going to be, it'll be interesting. Ainsley kind of, he'll send them to the dark realm or some crazy shit. It was going to be, some craziness at all times.
The Nether. That was a big comp for no budget for a no budget season. That was a pretty big.
They blew it all in the first one. They blew everything on the first day.
The production
Actually,
on that.
You talking about the big HOH where we went to like the different
Corey
houses?
got sucked in.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but honestly, in hindsight, none of that cost them an extra dime because they had full reign access of the production, of the studio, of the soundstage, because no one was shooting anything. There were no TV shows in production.
Oh, okay, wow.
So they could just walk out the door and go make a new set for free.
All right, well that makes sense.
So it was like it was a godsend for them to be able to utilize the entire lot.
Yeah.
At their disposal. Never would have been possible, and still is not possible right now. You're not going to look up and see all of those houses again. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah. Sorry, somebody just asked a question about your comp.
Do I have my radar? All of them.
When they got dropped after getting the answer wrong, were they in a pile of cushions?
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, they had like an airbag something underneath there or whatever. They're just super. Oh, thank you. They're just they're very safe.
Oh, like this past comp. I'm like, what are they talking about? Oh yeah. My kids loved that. They were showing my boyfriend. They're like, look, Daddy, they're gonna fall right now.
Trap dough,
It's so Nickelodeon. Like I can't, but I love it.
It's funny. It's so. I talk about that sometimes too. It's so ridiculous. Yeah. You're like hanging in the balance. You're like, dude, I can't go home this week. I swear to God, like I'll do anything possible. Whatever it takes, I need your vote. And it comes up, I'm like, what's the veto? And they're like, you're going to be stacking tiny things. And you're like, what? For my life? Oh, God.
It's like a game of musical chairs.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like something dumb. Yeah. If you don't win this competition, you're out. You're out. You're done. You're cashed. Okay, let's go in the backyard for a horse show throwing competition.
Remember the comps they used to set up in like BB2 or 3, and they'd just be so simple in the backyard, just like, here you go, and then they would do it themselves.
Oh, 100%, yeah. They would make up shit.
Now they're just
crazy. But yeah, there's a lot. This season is going to be epic. It's going to be huge. It's going to be big time.
Yeah, I agree. I love the theme. Love the theme. I'm a Halloween girly. Love it.
Oh, 100%. Hey, you recording this?
It records. TikTok records
awesome.
No matter what.
Cool. We spit some good game in there. We gotta cut those up.
I will.
I'm excited.
I'll be. You told me to start from this point on, so I'll just make sure. It's like you're giving me one of those.
Yeah.
I still have my Look at, I'm a VIP. I gotta take that off.
Use me.
Zip. Yeah, I know, right?
Use me. So fancy.
Talking to royalty.
I've been on for like 2.5 hours. I think I'm gonna get off.
Yeah, you have been on a long time, and I'm probably gonna go off too. I'm kind of tired.
We've been talking a good minute. Chris, I know you're still in here, buddy. Thank you for hanging out with me and talking for a while. That was a lot of fun. BB, Steph, Alonius. It's always a good time. Hey guys, if y'all don't already follow her, please do that.
Follow Cameron. He's AFP. If he didn't tell you already.
I don't say that.
Never.
But guys, it was a good time.
It was.
I'm gonna do this a lot more. I didn't do a lot of comments on last season.
Yeah, do it.
I heard a lot going on, but I want to key into it a little bit more this season because I love it. I love talking about this shit, as you can tell.
We're super fans over here.
Yeah, totally. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right, well guys, I am off.
All right. Good night, Cameron.
Go hang out. Steph, text me. Love you.
Bye.
Later, guys. Thanks for all the gifts and stuff. Tune in, and what a ride. It's going to be an amazing season. Love you guys.
I'm sorry, Madison. What did you spend your money on? What do you mean? Cameron. Obviously, I didn't spend my money on anything. I haven't got nothing. That's funny. Good question. I'll ask him. No, I'm just kidding. That's kind of personal. Anyways, I'm also gonna head to bed because I'm tired. But I love yous. Alright? Sunday, the live feeds will come back on after the episode. We have to wait till then. Until then, follow me on TikTok, follow me on YouTube, Talking Reality with BBSteph. I post all my extended things there. I have some things coming up from the Big Brother premiere party that I'm going to post over on YouTube. So, Talking Reality with BBSteph on YouTube. Okay, bye!